For a couple of hours in, and it's been really quiet. Whilst I said I wasn't going to go on method, but whilst I was setting the camera up, I just thought I'll just chuck the method over there. I found a few pellets, maybe a dozen little pellets, and I had 3 F1s. All the bites came within about 3.5 minutes each, and then I had nothing. And all I had were ground bait and a little 4mm pellet. I tapped a few micros in just in front of me, and a few on my other swim on my left hand side, just to sort of prime it. Not a lot. And I've tapped some pellets in short. I've had a go on each line. I've had a roach on this line, and I've missed three bites. I pulled out one as well, and they were a bow wave. I don't know whether it was a liner. Just didn't feel right. But Nosh to me right, he's not had a carp yet, or an F1, and neither has Andy behind me. They're proving very elusive, so I keep throwing half a dozen, 10 pellets in front of me not often, every 10 minutes or so. I don't know, a little indication there. That's the first indication on that side that I've had. It's like, it's trying to work out now, do they want a lot of bait or don't they? Right folks, excuse me, ironic that full SIG card. And just as the camera went off, the float went under, and that swim is my most negative swim. I've not put as much bait in there, and I've not put a great deal in anyway. Just tapping micros in, a few pellets in front of me, and a little F1. So that was the first bite that I had there. 4mm pellet. I've also got some 2mm soft pellets, which I've tried. I've not had a bite on that, but I'm not saying it's not the right bait. There just doesn't seem to be many feeding fish around here at the minute, so it's just a little soft 4mm pellet there, and I'm just tapping a few micros in, so, and not very many, so right, I've had to change SIM card. I don't know what's going off. It just wouldn't seem to play ball. It's saying the batteries are okay, so I don't know whether the batteries are failing or what, but anyway, we've got another one in. So yeah, just tapping a few micros in, soft 4mm pellet, and we'll take it from there. Do apologise for the interruptions, but not a lot I can do. Don't know why it's done it. Everything looked okay. Right, let's get back in, see if we can get a few more. Right folks, it's just not fishing at all. Nice to me right, I think he's had a few roach. Andy behind me is same, just a few roach. I've had another F1 on the method out there. I've had no more bites on those 2 lines. I'm saying that I think there were a couple of little roach having a go at the pellets. I've not tried down the track again just yet. I've just tried another area. I'm just trying it on the method over to my left. But and Jeff's, he's had 2 fish early doors, 2 F1s. He's not getting anything. Soz has had 3 F1s. He's not getting any bites. Just don't seem to be fishing around here. Apparently Simon Hudson's getting 1 or 2. Can't remember what peg he's on. And I can't see anybody else because it really is a snake lake all over. So I can only see really these 3. I can hear Jeff and I can hear Soz. But it's very difficult. The fish are really cold. With it being shallow, like I say, the deepest I've found is about 3.5 foot at the most, 3 foot, 3.5 foot. And the fish are really cold. So it's definitely sort of in winter mode here. I've hardly used any bait. Don't put too much in. I keep finding 1 or 2 pellets over there. And I keep trying it every now and again, and I've had 4 of my fish out of 5 from over there. Oh, I've had little roach as well, I forgot about that. But not a lot happening at all. At all. It's very winter mode. It's how it feels today. There's not a lot of liners. There seems to be more fish over there than anywhere else. I have had 1 or 2 liners on that right hand side, but I've had 3 or 4 casts out there, and all I've had is the odd little liner. Just had a little liner now, but not a lot happening, folks, so there's no great updates. The last fish that I caught came in really quickly, so I didn't get that on camera. Everyone's struggling, so let's hope it picks up a little bit. I'm due to go back and have a look down the track. I'll have another look there. I'm expecting that, hopefully, to come on a little bit later. And it's the same depth down here as it is down the track. So I'll just try some pellets down here and see if we get anything. It's I feel like running out of ideas. Everything about my rig seems right. It's light enough gear that I've got on, small hooks, light elastics, 011 bottom, 18 up. But it's just not happening. So we'll just persevere. We'll keep trying all the different lines and just hope we get 1 or 2 fish turn up. I've not seen any fish top, nothing. There's been the odd little roach that's sort of surfaced, and that's it. Been no carp, no F1s, nothing showing whatsoever in all this area that I can see. And Andy and Nigel's been mentioning the same. So all we can do is keep trying different areas and hope something turns up. And I'm not piling the bait in. It definitely fit. I mean, the guy in the shop said it's not a lot of bait on this lake, so I've got to take that advice because I don't know it at all. And I tend to think he's right, because the one that I've not fed a lot. I've fed more there and less to my left on the pole lines, long pole lines, and I've had bites there, but hardly anything in front of me. So resting them, I'll go out and I'll probably only tap maybe a dozen micros, 20 micros at the most, and just take it from there and just hope that something turns up. Right, there you go. Hopefully the next update might be with me with a fish on. Well, saying there's not a lot happening, I've put double maggot on the method feed, a cast where I've been putting the catapulting the pellets to the right hand side, and it's gone straight round. A great bite, not a big fish. There we go. Nice F1, nice little F1. There we go, folks. Bottom lip, as it should be. Perfect. What I actually did on that occasion, I put just maybe 10 micros, so in with round the method, with a bit of ground bait, cut right down on the amount of ground bait around the feeder. 28 seconds it was actually, and it went straight round. So let's hope that happens again. Right, I've got some maggots to put back on there. It's a banded maggot, 2 banded maggots, so I just roll them, that kills it. Put them together. Oh, Andy's singing. Didn't quite get that all right then. Right. There we go. So a couple of banded maggots. Try that again, just a little pinch of micros in there. A little bit of ground bait. Put your maggots in. There. Not a lot, so a few micros. My maggots are under there. Let's get that cast out and see if we can get another one. just come away from the island, should I say. I'm not tightening the line very much at all, keeping it pretty straight so it's quite slack, because I'm sure when they're a little bit cagey, if they feel that line, I'm sure they're just backing off, because when I had a slight bend in the tip, nothing happened. So since I've been leaving it quite slack, if I have had a bite, it just goes. But when I've had a liner, nothing seems to happen. So there we go, folks, we're back in, plonked in nicely. Let's hope it goes round. Put timer on. Here we go. Keep throwing maybe 3 or 4 pellets just in front of me there, twice. And I've not fished that. I've not fished that track line for about an hour or so. So I'm due to give that a go shortly. Let's see if something's turned up. Over and out. I was hoping it might go around again, but it hasn't. Oh, folks, I managed to get one on a long pole. A couple of little indications. They are only tiny little bites as well. And we've got one. And there's left one. But nobody's catching anything at all. No Andy and Nige beside of me there. I think Nigel's had one of these. He said it was about £1. This is a bit bigger than that. But yeah, it was at top lip, so I know everything's set right. Just it's just proving very, very difficult. So that's 7 F1s. I've got about £9, can you believe it? And there's just over 2 hours to go. It's been really, really tough today. I got that on a 4mm pellet. I actually sprinkled a few micros in, went over to this line, tried that line, not a bite, then went over to the left-hand line, and within about 3 or 4 minutes I hooked into one. So I'll do that again, and as you can see, the amount of bait I'm putting in, I don't know, might be 50 micros there, share it between them both. And just tapping a few in, and then fishing one, then going to the other if I've had no joy. I need to put a few more pellets out there. But that's what we're doing at the minute, folks. No point really leaving the camera while I'm fishing for these, because it's just waiting for so long between bites. So let me get back in. We'll see if we can get another. Well, just a quick update. The word around this end of the lake, there's hardly anything being caught at all. And I think this is me 9th F1. This is winning. We've got 3 sections of 6. And it sounds like I'm winning this section around here, but apparently I'm catching around the bottom end of the lake. But you just don't know what that means. I mean, I don't know how many they're catching. My £10 or so sounds like it's doing all right. But it's fished really, really hard. Now, I caught this one. I've had 2 method feeder lines going, feeding a few pellets there, feeding a few pellets to my left, keep alternating, picking the odd fish up. I'm just about due to go down the track. I've got to give that another go over there. Just see if there's another fish, and just keep plodding on and just hope that it actually wins me something. But it seemed really, really tough today. Not a lot of bait going in. I think it's, like I said earlier, it's definite winter mode today. That's how it feels anyway. We'll just get that down there. I've just fired a few more pellets. Over to that side, probably a dozen. And before I went on this line, I probably fired a dozen pellets down there, left it 10 minutes. And that bite came after 3.5 minutes. So not prolific. I had nothing on those 2 lines. I've just started feeding 1 or 2 maggots out there. I'll try maggot next. Only thing I was getting on maggot earlier was little roach, and so was Nige and Andy, so that's why I've stuck with the pellets. It's got to be chuckberry. You can, yeah, just 2 secs. Right, that's it, that's your update. We're doing all right. Right then folks, I've just gone on to the short pellet line and I've had my first bite. It took a bit, it didn't come straight away, but I've had about 10 minutes on it. A few adjustments. Put a little bit of ground bait in, not much. A thumbnail size and a few micros. Pretty much what I'm doing with method. And it went under. Oh, nice one. Oh, he's putting a decent scrap up, his lad. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's a barbel. Barbel. I was expecting an F1. It's a barbel, folks. I can't believe it. And he's freezing. There you go, a barbel. Nice one. Right. A few pellets. And we'll get back out there. We'll give it another go, folks. Right. Over and out. It's rock hard. I don't know what. I don't even think it was a pound. I'll put a pound on because my bigger F1 were about £3. So I've just given Andy some soft pellets. He's just had a skimmer at first decent fish he's had today. So there we go, folks. Just a few micros, not a lot. Let's see if we get a bite while the camera's on. Might not do, I won't be leaving it on too long. Because it is taking an age to get bites. And there's planes flying over all over the place, making a right racket. But yeah, a nice positive bite, as you'd expect from a barbel. It dotted right down. You might not be able to see it. I've actually got a black tip on, but it stands out a mile from me. You probably won't be able to see it, but it looks perfect. It's just that the fish is just not playing ball at all. And before I had the bite, I had a lift bite which I missed. That could have just been a fish swimming past it, and then 30 seconds later it went under nice and positive. So. But Jeff's not had anything, Jack's not had anything, well, Jeff's had 2. He got them early doors. I think Jack's had a skimmer. Soz had 3 last time I heard, don't know if he's got any more. Like I said earlier, the word on the bank is they're catching around the other end of the lake, and Andy's just been telling me, the owner told him that there's a lot of silt come round here, and I noticed when I was plumbing up I had to be really gentle because I could tell it was silty. So I plumbed it really, I didn't just let it drop down, I was very cautious with it to try and get the right depth. But apparently down there at the other end it's about 5 or 6 foot deep, which is what I actually read when I looked up on the internet about the place. Oh, I thought that was on then. So we've got, it sounds like we've got the shallowest part of the lake. That's interesting because I spent 20 minutes on this morning and never had a sign. I've been on it 10 minutes and I've had 2 bites, so just missed that one. I thought I'd hit it, but how wrong can I be? Right then folks, we'll see if we get any more, because I don't know when I'm going to get another bite. Right, folks, I've been finding some maggots on the long line, not loads, but just as a different change. I had a skimmer on the short line, pellet line, then nothing. I've just put double maggot on this long line, and I've ended up with another F1. So it seems to be get 1 or 2 fish and then you have to move. And I noticed it was starting to happen last week, that a little bit, on the prolific bennies. But anyway, it's another small F1. And these had 1 or 2 now on soft pellet, so double maggot, there we go. We'll get shipped straight back out. And we'll see if we can get another one. Right, over and out. Well, we've got another fish, but it's not the one I wanted. It looks like a lovely roach. They're nice, don't mind those. Oh, look at that for a lovely roach, folks. Beautiful. Hook straight in the top lip. That'll do. Very nice indeed. Hey. A few indications on it. I did think there was roach, but anyway, you can only catch what's there, can't you, folks? Right, we might just drop a little pellet in, just see if we can get an F1 or something out there. I'll tap a few micros in. I keep swapping baits and things because your bites just dry up. You just have to keep swapping and changing today, so we'll bob a few micro. In fact, no. What I'm going to do, because ground bait seems to be helping a little bit, so we'll bob a bit of ground bait in. Little nugget. Right, here we go, folks. Well, folks, I've dropped a little nail size piece of ground bait in, put the soft pellet over the top. I said I wanted an F1, and within about 30 seconds, I suppose I could have left the camera rolling. There we go, another F1. Well, that'll do. It just shows you swapping and changing. Been doing it all day, but it's not really been working. That's the first time a little plan's come together, like almost instantly. Top lip again. Oh. Here we go, another F1. So not bad at all. It's still not a low weight, 13 or 14 pound if I'm lucky. But from what I've been hearing, nobody's catching hardly anything. So we've got to give that another go. We'll put another soft pellet on. What'll probably happen here now, which is what's been happening all day, is I'll go out there, do the same, and I won't have a bite. It's just what's been happening, so I'm not going to leave the camera on and see, but I'll just do my best and see what else. I'll probably end up over there next. Oh, I was wrong, folks. I actually had 2 indications on that same line, and it looks like a decent. Oh, it's coming in nice and steady as well. Half decent F1. How long can I be? Took about 3 or 4 minutes. Again, top lip, so that's everything's got to be sat right. It's just been difficult now. I've tried everything today. It's always the same, isn't it? Towards the end, they just start feeding a little bit better. So, what we're on, we've only got half an hour, and I put £2 on for that. I've got about £16, which I think in this section is doing okay. But I've got a feeling that it's going to be nowhere near if they've got 5 foot of water over there. It set off like an absolute steam train. This, it went into rushes, set off over there, and then it just glided in like a Duzzo lid. You know, a bream, like a Hillard's bag. Hillard's, that's years ago, man. Right, No time to waste. This is putting a better scrap up. Might be foul hooked, I think, though. I'm not sure. We'll see. Sure whether it's a better fish or foul hooked. Sent my pole too far back. Let's have a look. Oh, I think it's foul hooked. Just tail wicks. Right, it's fighting. I thought it went crazy. I thought it was a better fish. Damn it. It was foul hooked. Oh well. At least we know there's fish knocking about out there. Here we go. Another F1. Well, we keep plodding on. Right, we've got 20 minutes left. You've seen what I'm doing. It's been really difficult fishing today. I won't say hard work, but it has been hard work. We'll see you at the weigh-in. Right, we're all waiting, folks. First of all, I've got to say this is a stunning looking complex. The lakes and everything look fantastic, so well done to the owners. It is a really nice looking venue. Really, we all really fancied it when we saw us pegs. We've got lots of room. Tom's give us loads of room. Big snake lake. And when I've been talking to the lads, it's varied from sort of 4.5 foot to 3 foot, and we were in the sort of shallower end of 3 foot, maybe just maybe a little bit more down the track. Certainly wasn't 4 foot, that's for certain. So peg 37 is where I've drawn. Quite happy with how it looked. Snake lake, you've got to go far bank. You've just got to do. I found about just short of 3 foot, 2.5 to 3 foot. I was quite happy with that, even though we're getting into winter. That water is cold. I thought we'd catch in that, and I have done in end. So I've had 2 lines, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I could have gone straight in front of me, but it just shallowed up too much. So 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock were what I fancied, and it were next to some features as well. So, and then I thought, I can always fire a few 4mm pellets to my right, a little bit further to the right, and have a method there and a method to my left. So basically four lines across there, because I thought if it's tricky, I need to be swapping. One down the track, margin. Margin's never produced anything. Nothing. I've not heard anybody catch anything in the margin today. Very tough indeed. I had a few on the method. I had 1 or 2 across. I had nothing down the track to start with. Swapping and changing all the time. Now I've been putting ground bait around my method feeder, but when I've gone across to the other side, I've been tapping micros in and fishing soft pellet, and I've tried maggot as well. Hard pellets down the middle. I've caught on every single line apart from the margin. It wasn't until 45 minutes to go or so, I think, or 40 minutes to go, I think you've seen me catch one. No, I caught one. I was going out and I was just dropping a bit of ground bait in. Why I've not fed ground bait after I've caught them on the method feed, why I've not fed ground bait earlier than I did, I don't know. Lesson learned, because I've caught okay in the end. I've caught about another 6 or 7 fish in the last half hour, 8 fish maybe even. Nothing big, but at least I've caught and I've been getting regular bites. And I've ended up with £25.92. So I've put a few pound in the net at the end, but it's fish rock hard all round. There's been a lot of DNWs. I thought I'd won my section. The lads have two of the lads have weighed in, done a first, second and third, but unfortunately the guy that came third was in my section, so he's won the section. I've come second in section, and best of all, I beat Soz again. Unlucky Soz. Oh dear, I've only just picked him by about £2, I think, but look at it, £24 something, so £1.50 I'm beating by, so that was close, but not close enough, Soz. Right, let's get on to the results. Your first section winner is John Danby from Peg 24, plenty more depth there. Your second section was Bob Huntington. I forgot to ask him how deep it was there, but John Danby had £36.24, Bob had £30.46, and so your third section is Ringer. He used to fish this place 5 times a week, he reckons. Off Peg 62, he's coming with £25.14. He struggled today. So you three, what a set of mighty fishermen you are. Well done, guys. Tough day today, certainly getting into winter mode. And in second place with, where are you, with £36.40. again, he said he got 4.5 foot of depth, 4 to 4.5 foot, damn sight deeper than where I was. £36.40 from Peg 55, the Maggot Man. He's got Maggot, surprise surprise, and soft pellet. So well done, the Maggot Man. Same tactics as I was using basically. And in first place, I know for a fact he's fished bomb. He's fished soft pellet and meat, little pieces of meat on the bomb. From Peg 21, Jim Holmes came second last week. I'm using exactly the same tactics. He's got £37.94. So well done, Jim. You are this week's Old Boys mighty fisherman. Who would have thought it? Bomb. Well, that just shows you, folks, doesn't it? Just shows you. And all the other weights have been a lot of DNWs, 20s, low 20s. That's pretty much it, really. So it has been a tough day at the office, but this is a lovely, lovely looking place. It's a shame it's not fished today. So I hope you've enjoyed the insights to my first time at the Oaks at Sesse. I do know the other 3 lakes are prolific. I forgot what they call them now. Can't remember, but there's 3 lakes on there. He only lets out for matches twice a week. And it's match only, and you can catch £300–400 in those lakes. This was a test. I think it's good to learn how to catch fish when it's this difficult. You've got to be clever. So, little mistake made by me, I think. If I'd have switched on an hour earlier to the ground bait, maybe I could have been up there. All ifs and buts, don't it, folks? So I hope you've enjoyed today's video at the Oaks at Sesse. Been a tough day, thoroughly enjoyed it, lovely surroundings. I have got the golden rod on Saturday and Sunday, so I'm at my nemesis, call it now, I know. So I've got Lindholm on Sunday and Hallcroft on Saturday in the golden rod. Anything can happen there. So we'll see where we get drawn. Let's hope we get a few tugs on that one. So thanks for watching, guys. I shall see you on Saturday. Don't forget, fish on and take care. Oh, don't forget, it's free to subscribe. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell. You will get all our videos as we upload them. So that's it from me. We shall see you on Saturday.